Okay guys, welcome back, and it's a very overcast type day today. I hope we don't get any rain. And as you can see, I'm back out in the Australian cow paddock, and people have said to me lately, JH, what are you over in the paddock for? Why aren't you over on the practice tee? Well guys, practice tees are for practicing, and they have one fault. A lot of people come on them and practice, and it's very hard for me to get over there in an area by myself and really do these videos without any interruptions. The people are great, but you know, they see me and they come up and they don't realise that I'm videoing, and sometimes I might have done a 15-minute section and they'll come over and I'm just about to finish, they'll come over, hi JH, walk straight onto the set, and it's all spoiled. So yeah, I come over here, we're heading out of the paddock, and we've got the kangaroos over here and the cows and the horses, and it's great. It's not salubrious, but it's great, and I really enjoy it. So guys, okay, how do we learn this? Okay, when you're learning, do what Moe does, what Moe did his whole career. He gripped the club down a couple of inches. He did that for personal feel. He had very, very heavy golf clubs and very stiff golf clubs. And of course the grips were bigger than normal. They were parallel. They weren't massive. They were about probably 5 papers bigger than normal. He had those wrap-on leather ones, but you know, I've hit his golf clubs, and you know, they were just about 5 papers big, but they were parallel, so he could get that grip that he employed later in life, the two-handed grip, as opposed to the original one that he had when he won all his tournaments. So guys, we're just going to grip the golf club down. We're going to have a little bit of flex in the arm, in the legs, and we're just going to get the feeling of just cocking the club around our body here, and then just basically trying to slide into the ball and just fire the club past the ball. I don't want you to sort of fire the club that way so it escapes from the body. It's everything coming in like this. Moe, and I'll talk about the sort of little intricate connections. Moe used to talk about his hands doing nothing in the golf swing, and that must have meant, and I said to him, that must mean, Moe, that once you connect up here, you're very much feeling that the body just pulls the arms into the shot. But when we think about that, we think about this, and we're rotating into the ball. Well, Moe was connected, but he was sliding into the ball. Now he still rotated through the ball, otherwise he would never have been able to release the golf club and he wouldn't have got any power. You can't hit a golf ball like that. Moe was like everybody else. Moe was here, but when he finished, his shoulder was down and he was around and up here. So his body rotated through the ball. So he's not trying to stop the rotation through the ball, he's just trying to stop the rotation orientation of the body at impact. He wants to be here at impact and then just let the forces do whatever they want to do. He doesn't want to be thinking about this, any driving of the hips or any body roll or rotation through the ball. Now that's the hard part to come to grips with. And of course we saw him start the club back here, and again misunderstood by a lot of people, a lot of teachers. People say, oh, you know, he just put the club back down, started back there. He didn't do that, guys. He turned the club back there. He was into his turn. He basically turned to here. So his shoulders were closed and he was actually into the turn. He was arcing on the backswing. He didn't just put it back there. He was into the turn. Everything Moe did was done for a really, really specific reason, and a very smart reason. So it wasn't just back there, it was here. He was turned. As soon as he goes here, watch his shoulder. Goes there. So how do we learn it? Just get yourself whatever. I mean, I've got a 7-iron, but get yourself an 8-iron or a wedge or a 9, whatever. We're just going to hit little shots here. It doesn't matter where the ball goes initially. Just get the orientation so that we've got the single axis. We're here, and we're just going to lift the club into plane and just try and sit on the ball as a feeling. Just try and sit on it. As Moe said, hatch the egg. Yeah, we had a giggle about that. He said, I just want to hatch the egg. I said, what does that mean? He said, I want to sit on the ball. Sit on the egg. That's all we want to do, guys. We just want to be here. We're just going to, got single axis, we're just going to cock the club up Now they're only going, 100 metres. Nice little shots. Just little bunts. I use that terminology with Moe and he loved it. He walked around for days saying, I'm just a bunter. I just bunt the ball. He was a great guy. I loved the time that I spent with him. Wonderful guy. Very generous individual. Most genuine individual I've ever met. Absolutely super genuine. Didn't have a malicious bone in his body. Okay, so here it is, guys. You can narrow the stance. Now you'll see that all my shots I've got a very wide stance. I do that, guys, for balance. I don't buy all this stuff where, feet coming apart, because everything changes. The balance points change, everything changes. I get here and my balance is right. All my weight's going down through my feet into the ground. And I'm very comfortable here. If you're not that flexible and having the wider stance will tend to choke your turn a little bit, just bring it in a little bit. I'm just comfortable because the wider I get my feet, the lower I can get to the ground. So I feel like my centre of gravity is down. So the only difference between me and Moe here is that Moe would be here. Moe would be there. As opposed to I'm just a little city in the shot here. And we're just going to take it up, take it down. Just get the feeling, take it back, take it down. That's all it is, guys. It's no more than that. It really is no more than that. But you've got to get this feeling. And you've got to get the feeling that it's this way. It's a lot of that reverse rotation that I did in those other videos. Very much so, because I always felt that was in Moe's swing. As he started down, he was this way. That's what he looked like to me when he hit the golf ball. Really did. It's nice being over here with the cows and the horses, guys, but it's hard hitting out of 3 inches of rough, especially when it's wet. We had rain last night. I'm not going to answer that phone. I'll just turn it off. Just let it ring, guys. Okay, we'll just hit a full shot and I'll just show you my version of what it will look like once you basically get it worked out. Now, guys, a lot of people have said to me, JH, yeah, that old guy swing, it doesn't look, yeah, I don't want to do it. What can't generate any power? Well, guys, you can generate some power. And I'll show you how you generate the power. You generate the power by killing the body turn and just firing the arms. There's plenty of power in here. Like, I'm 73 years old, so I'm no spring chicken, and I've yeah, some nice background music. So here we go, guys. I'm going to fold this up, and we're just going to sit on it and hit it. Now there's the first shot of the day. It's a 7-iron. There's a tree out here at about 155 yards, and that's just landed in the tree. Range balls first thing, cold day, so it doesn't lack any. I mean, that's about a 3/4 swing. But as you can see, it's not a violent type swing, but there's plenty of speed there. Absolutely plenty of speed. See, that's flown the tree. That's flown straight over the tree, so that's gone about 165 yards. And with these range balls, that's more than acceptable, guys. considering, you know, it's just a 3/4 golf swing. So it doesn't lack the power, but you can see that that's a convoluted, and everybody I've ever seen that does Moe's swing looks convoluted. Everybody, Greg Laverne, Todd Graves and everybody, because they've got in their mind that Moe does this type of stuff. But Moe doesn't. Moe has that beautiful flow. Basically, this is Moe's golf swing. It's just beautiful flow. It's not this type of stuff. But we do that when we're trying to learn it. Okay, we're just going to hit a little shot here. The club just cocks up. So the good thing about it, guys, is that every one of those shots just goes straight to where it's supposed to go. Really, you can't do anything else because the club really is on line so much. And what would I say that you would do? Just try and feel that the head is back, our right heel is in the ground, and we've got a nice little bit of shuttle on the swing. See, that my arms are only going back to here, guys, but we just want to learn it. We just want to learn the golf swing. Don't get this type of feel in your golf swing, because at the end of the day, Moe released the club like everybody else. Post impact, Moe is here because the club is releasing. He didn't do that. He said he talks about the 23 inches down here, but you can't hit a ball like that because the arm will get away from the body too much, and it's a scooping action. There's no power. You've got to release the golf club. Every golf swing has to have a release, and Moe had one of the greatest releases in the history of golf. And again, it can be confusing because even the great man, some of the things I've heard him say at the clinic, oh yes, you must do that. Well, he never did that. He felt he did that, but clearly swing dynamics and pressures, he had that like everybody else. So I'll just let this club naturally release as a consequence. See the finish here? Full release. The club's here, guys. It's not over here. It's not over here. It's not over here. It's here. But it's fully released. See? It's fully released. It's not like that. Believe it or not, I think you get an easier appreciation of the feeling if you use a longer club, because it's just got more drag and lag on it. Just get a driver, grip it down 2 or 3 inches and just hit what I term little drivers. Here, same thing. It's going around the body. See the foot's down? Actually, it's a good shot to cultivate, guys, because that shot, when you're playing golf, is very useful. And that's gone within 30 yards of my, or maybe 40 yards of my normal drive, because it's really hit flush and it runs. So just a little half driver. Amazing how far they go for no effort, because I'm not trying to hit the ball a long way. I'm just trying to get the feel of the club. See the feet are down? Here. And guys, the other thing is, you'll know when you're doing it right, because when you finish, your foot will be this way. This way. It won't be this way. When it's that way, you've got external rotation. You want internal rotation as a feeling here. And that pressures that right hip back, and a bit like the reverse rotation golf swing. Now we'll hit a few full shots as we go along, and you'll just be able to sort of, a little bit of cyber vision, you'll be able to see what the full shot looks like. We hit a full driver with the same process of thoughts. Good thing is, guys, you really don't have to look for the ball, because it only goes one direction. Yeah. I'm just drilling at the moment. Now I'll just hit a full swing with letting the right side release as it should after impact. And this will be maximum distance driver here. That is over with the cows, that one. See, the tree never comes out of the ground, guys? Because the attack is shallow. It's coming up like that and just clipping the ball off the tee. It's fun hitting shots like this because that type of accuracy is wedge accuracy with the driver. They're all landing in, you know, like 10-yard circle. And you know, the power thing, Mo said to me, I said, if you want to hit it another 20, Mo, what do you do? He said, I just coil more. Don't hit it harder, I just coil more. So we'll just coil more. See if we can get it up to the back fence here. We're just going to coil a little bit more here. See, there's the other 20 in the air. It looks leisurely, and Mo's swing looked leisurely. We saw that. And a little half one again. See, there's a half one with a sit into the knees. Hit the tee out of the ground. Yeah, that happens because, you know, there's a deliberate movement down there. Guys, I just hit a couple this way, so you can see the difference. Just with it's only an 8-iron, but we'll just have a look and see. It's exactly the same process, but you can see the plane. That's what I want you to see, is the plane here. If you can see that ball, it's just dead straight. It's right on top of the other ball. I'll just hit a driver down there so you can see the plane. Got to get the angle for you guys. Yeah. Maybe I need to be here. It's hard. Once I step out of my little spot there, I don't know where I am. Okay, just driver. Let's just cock it back here. Now if you can see that on your video, yeah, it's just dead straight shot. One more. Yeah, so that's just like, it's very easy to do. Alright guys, we'll just cut there. We'll come back and we'll go into some fine detail.